Salam everyone, welcome back to this series where we're understanding Quranic Arabic and we're learning Arabic grammar and Arabic vocabulary through the Quran so that very soon you can understand the Quran while it's being recited in Arabic. So it took me about a year to do this, so I'm hoping that by Ramadan time you'll understand at least 70% of the Quranic verses when they're being recited in Arabic. If you'd like to support these free lessons, then please do give it a like before you start watching, and after you're done, leave a comment, because the more you engage with these lessons, the more YouTube knows that these are benefiting people, and so the more it will recommend it to other people who are also interested in learning the Quran. So that's one way you can actually support this channel. So keep watching and let me know how it goes. Assalamu alaikum.
وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين. So وما أنزلنا, and we did not send. أنزلنا, so it tells you, like إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر, we sent it down. So from نازل, نزل. So we did not send down على قومه, on his nation, من بعده, after him, min ba'dihi, min jund. So jund are like forces or an army or host, or like soldiers. So we did not send upon his nation after him any hosts from the sky, min as-sama, wa ma kunna munzilin, and we were not. Kunna, so remember kun was the state of be. So inna kunna, for example, means verily we are. So kunna, because of this noon alif, remember which noon alif meant we. So wama kunna munzilin, we were not of the senders. So it's kind of repeating that for emphasis. It says, it's like, we did not send down any hosts, and neither were we the sender. So it's kind of like, and we weren't going to send any either. We were not going to, wama kunna, we were not going to be the senders, and we were not going to send it, etc. So that repetition adds that. In kanat illa sayhatan wahida. So in kanat illa. So this in and illa, again, I remember teaching in the last lesson, this in and illa, wama and illa, these are like exceptions phrases. So in kanat illa sayha. When you read it all, it kind of makes more sense more quickly, because words themselves are quite hard to guess actually in Arabic, because they're such multi-purpose words. So in kanat illa sayha, verily it was just a kanat, it was a sayha. And sayha, if you remember, it's like a massive blow or a massive blast. Wahida, it was one big blow and one big blast. فَإِذَا هُمْ خَامِدُونَ. فَإِذَا, fa meaning then, and إِذَا is like, then. So then they were hum khamidun, khamid, as in they were completely still, they were completely destroyed, completely silent, etc. It's like one of those words that is more to do with imagery, as in, you can probably remember this better in this context of this verse when it's more about imagery. This is quite an interesting verse. Ya hasratan ala al-ibad. It's like ya hasra. So another one like ya laytani, and this ya kind of is like, oh, hasra. Hasra means like a loss. So ya hasratan ala al-ibad. Oh, what a loss for humanity, or for the servants, or for mankind. So it's like, how regretful for mankind, or how sad for mankind. ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون. So ما يأتيهم. So يأتيهم actually is from utu as well. It might not be super obvious, but يأتيهم from utu, which means to give, or so يأتيهم is to give them. So they weren't given any messengers, and mid rasul, they weren't given any messengers, illa kanu, except, again the ma and the illa, except that they were kanu bihi, they were of him, يستهزئون. يستهزئون is like from mocking and stuff. So in other places in the Quran, you will see huzwa, which is also like mockery. So they take it as a huzwa, mockery, or for laughs. So ma ya'tihim, no messenger came to them, or no messenger was given to them, except that they were mockers and they would mock him. And then أَلَمْ يَرَوْا كَمْ أَهْلَكْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. Do they not see? أَلَمْ يَرَوْا. يَرَوْا from, تَرَى, which means to see. And أَلَمْ, lam also means not, right? And this alif, again, is the question. Alif. So أَلَمْ يَرَوْا means, have they not seen, or don't they see? كَمْ أَهْلَكْنَا. Kam meaning how many or how much. So for example, if you go to Saudi Arabia, the first thing you probably learn is kam hada, which means how much is this. So kam ahlakna, and halak is to destroy. So ahlakna, we destroyed. So how many? Kam ahlakna qablahum. How many we destroyed qablahum, before them. Qabl meaning before. Min al-qurun. Qurun is like qarya, or the plural of towns and nations. Qurun, or generations. أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون. أنهم meaning they, إليهم to them, لا يرجعون. So raja'a, this returning that we just spoke about a few verses ago. So do they not see how many we destroyed before them of generations and nations, and that they will not return to them? So as in, these nations will not return to the current people. They're gone. They were in the past. That's it. They're not going to return to us. أنهم إليهم. So this alam yaraw is like, do they not see? So for example, if this they, for example, is our generation, do they not see like everything that happened before them? Those previous generations, to them, will not return. So it's a bit complicated what this annahum and which ilayhim is, because it's like they to them, right? So just stop and think for a second what this actually is. And وَإِن كُلٌّ لَمَّا جَمِيعٌ لَدَيْنَا مُحْضَرُونَ. So, and in, surely, kullun, all of them, جَمِيعٌ لَدَيْنَا, lamma is then, and so this probably is new. So we said إِذَا is then, or when, and fa. So let me write this down actually. So fa, we said, is then, or so. Then إِذَا is then, or when. And this lamma is also a then, or like a future implication one. So lamma jami'un ladayna mahdurun. Jami' means everything, and ladayna, have we covered ladayna? Ladayna means to us, ladayna. So ladaykum, for example, is to you. Ladayhim, like with them. I think we've done ladayhim in the past. So لدينا محضرون. Now محضرون is from حضر. حضر, like حاضر. حاضر meaning present. So محضرون, they will be presented to us, basically. They will be brought present with us. لدينا, with us, as in to us. I think this onwards we have covered in the class, and I still have the recording, so we're going to switch to that now. And I hope this was useful, and I hope it wasn't super complicated. I did feel a bit lost because I didn't have the students with me, so I was like, oh no, am I explaining this well? I don't know what part didn't make sense, but in that case, it's your job to ask, and you can do that by the comments, and we'll continue on from verse 33, inshallah. Thank you for listening, and Assalamu alaikum. Do give it a like and a comment and share with your friends and family. So the more you engage with these videos, the more you like and subscribe and comment, etc., the more YouTube knows that people are benefiting from these lessons, and so it actually recommends it and shares it with more and more people. So if you want to help support this channel, and if you want to help make these videos spread further and benefit more people, then you can do that actually by engaging more with these videos and actually leaving comments and likes. So thank you for helping us spread the knowledge of the Quran, and take care. Assalamu alaikum.